I've realized in the 5 minutes since the recording of the last episode and this one, I only need to cast light once, right? Because it follows me, and it took me a while to realize that was the case. So if I move up... What? I thought the light... Oh, it doesn't. Okay. Never mind then. Hold up. Wait. When I sensed a spirit at the very start, that was actually something. I thought I was finding my light. What? So hang on, wait, what are you doing? It looks like nothing more than a glowing patch of light bobbing and weaving around the room. What are you then? Hello there. The sparkle wobbles in place. It doesn't say anything. Can you hear me? There is no response. Hello? Hello, smart. Man, that is the most brutal way I've ever been called stupid in my life. It's no use. Okay. So there is just like an otherworld being. I thought that thing was my light briefly, but it's not. Is it following me? Or does it want me to like read the shit on the floor? Nope. It's following me. Do you act as a guide, maybe? I completely missed out on that before. So if I... Okay, so you arrived there. No, don't want to do that. If I go down here, do you also follow me? Yeah. Okay. Well, it was buzzing around here, right? Are you just following me? You're following me. Okay. I wonder if it's essentially just like a scrying orb. Okay. So I'm going to choose to believe that this is correct. This piece of writing said this is not the way, and I tried to cheekily get my way around it, but it doesn't work. If this isn't the way, this has to be the way, right? Chris, how did you not notice that? It's a different color from the rest of the room, bro. Okay, hit me with an open on that one. On the wall? The forward wall? I'm so upset with myself. All right, up we go. Climb the stairs. Let's get out of here. Better than climbing up the vines. I make my way up to the surface, blinking a bit at the sunlight. Yay! Congratulations, Dave. For succeeding in your quest, you receive 5 merits. I hope you enjoyed putting your skills to practice. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have another student to look after. No, that's done. They're the best part of the game, by the way. They're the actual best part of the game. The exams. There are lots of different ways to do it. And see, even me, as only Black Magic McGee, still managed to do it. So, how'd the exam go? No sweat, right? Oh, come on, it was easy. What went wrong? I don't know, I was having trouble getting my spells to come out. I knew I needed light, but sometimes nothing happened. And then, when I was trying to follow the breeze, I got mixed up and I blew up the wall. What the hell? The one with the secret door? Yeah. So no problem then, you passed. I was gonna say. That's, as I was going up with the black magic, I was like, I wonder if you only do red magic, if you can just simply blow up the wall and move onwards. Yeah, you didn't have any trouble, right, Dave? Nope. Big up. Big up. I think it's time to relax. Damn straight, damn. What if I had given up? Do I have to go with my tail between my legs and admit that I've done something horrendous? Oh, I did get merits. How many merits? 5 or 10? 5 poggies. On Saturday morning, someone knocks at my door. I get dressed Pick up my allowance before I answer it. $25. Poggies. When I stick up my head at first, I don't see anyone there. After a moment, I spot William down the halls talking to Luke. It's always William. Who are you expecting? Something to do with the Grabbinator. Don't call him that. He already did. Grabster? Gripper Grabber? Mr. Spooky? Gripper Grabber is insane, by the way. That makes it sound like he is doing things that would get him fired from being a teacher. Mr. Spooky kind of works, though. If you're not careful, you'll be joining him. He notices me, then nods in my direction. Right, I've got to get ready. See ya. Luke heads into his room and William walks over to talk to me. Hey Dave, I was planning to buy a dessert at the mall for my sister to celebrate her first exam. I came by to invite Donald, but he's got detention. Yeah, lol. You're welcome to join us if you'd like. I'll see you around. He waves and goes on his way. What should I do today? I mean, I'll go to the mall then. I'm not gonna not hang out with the homies at like any given opportunity, man. The save saying which ones are the newest is actually so nice. I also now realize this is 1-1, 1-2, 1-3, 1-4, and I'm going like 1-1, 1-2, 1-3, 1-4. Oh man, people who design UI hate me. Go to the mall, hang out with the homies. What should I do at the mall today? Wait, I thought we were hanging out. What happened? Why do I just have the normal options? Where is everybody? Hit me with a, I think he said they were going to the food court, right? Oh, is the food court not normally an option? The American food court is a collection of booths and tables in the center of an open space surrounded by different foods counters along the walls. I spot William at a table with his sister and her roommate and head over to join them. There we go. See, we got the content. On the table is what looks like a cake or cookie, but it's more size and shape of a pizza. I think that makes it a really big cookie. But also American cookies, so for all I know, this could be like a bland, huge digestive cookie. You can never be sure. The dough is studded with chocolate chips and the word congrats is scrawled up on top in white frosting. Okay, never mind. Maybe it's just an English cookie. I thought we should celebrate you passing your first exam, V. Aww. He gives him a big hug, her heels lifting off the floor. And you too, right, Ellen? Facing unknown challenges with nothing but your magic? You're a real witch now. Thanks. Hope you don't mind my freshman joining us. I thought that was done. Why are you still calling me that? Call me my real name, please. Sir Master Conqueror of Worlds Lunison. It's what everybody else does. Oh god, my fringe is getting so... Oh god. Why do people have fringes, man? It's a disaster. It's getting in my eyes. Now that means I get... Does that mean I get less cookie? Yes, you glutton. Have a seat and dig in, kids. Wow, they want more of the cookie more than they want to spend time with me. This is why I despise you both. Do I? Nah, I don't know. Strong reaction to something that doesn't matter. Is this place called Do Light or D-Light? It probably makes sense if it was called D-Light. What's light about an ice cream? It's light in calories. How? We only serve 30 milliliter portions. The cookie is split into quarters, and they're split again when Ellen gives Virginia most of her share. Aw. Stress is reduced by 5. Puggies! Is that worth it? Alright, black magic this. Let's go. Okay, never mind. More content, more content. As I'm coming back to my room on Sunday afternoon, I hear a loud burst of laughter from inside Donald and Luke's room. Do I want to know what's going on in there? No. 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 But content. Don't ignore the content. See as much content as you can. I'm curious, so I knock on the door. Hey guys, what's so funny? The laughter cuts off, followed by a loud thump. I can hear a faint ow. Guys? The door opens and Luke limps outside. Limps outside? Are you okay? I just tripped. Uh-oh. What's going on in there? We can't talk about it. It's a surprise. That's even more concerning. Right. Oh, one thought. Which is grosser, a pile of poop or a bunch of poop molded into a Oh, God. What are you guys playing? Binding of Isaac? Stop. Molded is worse. Loose is worse. They're both equal. I'm not answering that. They're both equal. They're both really bad. I don't think it makes any difference. Yeah, probably not. Thanks. He closes the door again. What are those two up to? We're going to find out at some point, and I feel really bad. They say what's more disgusting. I know there's a thing you can do where you can get like dog poo and set it on fire, and that's like a fairly common like young boys prank, but don't do that, by the way. But I know it's a thing, but seems, you know? My God. Hopefully they're just gonna, I don't know, I was gonna say throw it at someone. That's even worse. Hopefully they don't actually have real poop. There we go. At the end of the week, I have a chance to review things I've learned and make preparations for the future. We don't have anything new. We have $25 and nothing else. What classes should I take this week? Hit me with a black, please. All black. One magic skill. Oh, dear. Oh, Dave. Hello. I turned to see Professor Potsdam smiling at me. Is this about me only learning black magic? There you are, dear. I need to speak with you for a minute. Now that you've had all time to settle in and get to know each other, we will be holding class elections. Officers will help organize class events throughout the year and perform other tasks to keep the school running smoothly. Now, I know your family is very eager to see you hold a leadership position in Iris Academy, but you will have to win the election on your own merits. How spoiled am I if a teacher has to take you aside to remind you that you can't simply nepo baby your way into, like, class president or treasurer? That's insane. If you wish to run for office, you must formally declare your intentions this Friday. Think about it and talk to me later this week. Have a lovely day. She leaves. So I am nowadays like a cheeky bit of a, I mentioned this before, a cheeky bit of a completionist. So, like, I do have one eye on achievements, which I can't show you because neither my shift or tab keys work. Oh, God. Oh, man. I wanted to see if there was an achievement for becoming president or treasurer, is the very TLDR, but you're basically going to have to not be aware because I can't open the Steam overlay to show you. Man, who lives this life? It's awful. Okay, hang on. Let me just put it in straight in on Steam real quick. Treasure. Nope. Wait, hang on. Elected, maybe? No? Is there no achievement for being treasurer or president? Surely. What the hell? Okay, I did a tiny bit of a playthrough years ago on stream, on where I stream all of my things now, Casual Tenarian, and link in the description. And apparently in that playthrough I managed to become class president. I don't remember that at all. Oh. Well, don't need to focus on that. I can become treasurer if I really want to. That's a lot less commitment. As I'm coming out to my room in the morning, I hear voices down the hall. Horse Hall are up in arms, and I don't want this to escalate into a full-scale war. Prank war? That could be fun. William shakes his head. You're a smart kid. I know you can do better than this. He can't. He really can't. It seems like it's his life destiny just to be a little prankster. Offspring are still singing about him. Oh, what's the current year, Strimmer? Are you really referencing Original Prankster, a song that came out in the 90s? Yeah, shut up. You don't know anything. He closes the door and William sighs. At that point, he notices me watching. Dave, can we talk for a bit? I need a favor. Well, I don't need it. You don't have to. It just might solve a problem. Please speak to the other two and try to stop them being nightmares. What's up? Let's go into your room, if you don't mind. I shrug and lead the way. You know Virginia's roommate, Ellen, right? Do you like her? Oh no. Okay, I think it's at this point that I Google romanceable characters in this video game. Oh, this is, yeah, okay. Romanceable characters. And what I'm looking for, I wonder if there's even like a list, low-key. This is like an indie game. Someone must have compiled one, right? You would think? Because, like, I kind of want to go Barbara, who's the weird snake girl. But if I can't, I don't know whether I should just, like, Slam Jam Ellen. I'm going to keep saying Slam Jam. I don't know why. Romance options, Magical Diary. Really? Barbara, Ellen, Minnie, Damien, William. I'm sorry, Ellen. You can burn in the depths of hell as far as I'm concerned. Oh god, Chris, you're so evil. I know. I'm sorry. I can't help it, but I don't know her well enough. I don't really know her that well. I think I've only talked to her once. She's a good kid, but she's shy and she's a wild seed. I'm worried that makes her vulnerable. There's a Falcon Senior, Damian Ramsey. He was Ellen's senior during initiation. Hey, if she wants to go and die pursuing Damien, then so be it. You know, that's somebody else's problem. I think back to the seniors I had to memorize during the initiation. Damien was the blue-skinned devil, wasn't he? I would have chosen her myself, but I had other obligations because he was required to look after me. Damien is trouble. He's exactly the kind of guy you wouldn't want around your little sister. He's got a reputation for treating people like belt notches or worse. That is a real term. Stop thinking like that. I think he's playing games with her, and I'm afraid she might be falling for him. So what's this got to do with me? Well, okay, I mean, kind of rude. She's a nice girl, innocent. I don't want her heart broken by the first bad boy to pay attention to her. I was hoping that maybe someone else could come along to distract her. Someone like you. What? I don't mean anything underhanded. You literally just expressed that. What do you mean? I don't want you to, like, do anything with her. I just want her to love you instead of him. Like, you know? I don't mean anything underhanded. I don't want you to pretend you like her. That would just be as bad as Damien. But if you spent a little time with her, got to know her, maybe you'd get along, even just as friends. If things develop naturally, that would be nice for both of you. Why me? If you want to distract her, why can't you do it? You're her age. She's a kid. I'm a senior. It wouldn't be appropriate. What about your brother? After Donald left a pile of manure in Horsehall, I don't think that would work. Yeah, that's fair. All I'm asking is for you to talk to her, get to know her, and try and distract her from sighing over Damien. What's in it for me? Why am I so evil? What the hell? What? You want my help? What do I get out of this? If you don't enjoy being friends with her for its own sake, I'm not bribing you to pretend. He is so real for that. Our question is, like, insane. Our question is like BioWare main character, like RPG main character disease. Friendship is its own reward, but that's later if it works out. You're asking me to try as a favor, so a favor for a favor. William sighs. I can get you a chance to earn some merits. I hope this doesn't lock me in. He did say that if things work out naturally, then we're gaming. Otherwise, we can be friends. I'll take the we'll be friends option. Thank you. Done. You get me information on earning merits this week, and I will make a fair try at being friends with Ellen. If you can get her away from Damien, it will be worth it. I'll get back to you with that information then. For now, you'd better get to class if you're going. I wonder why he hates Damien so much. Horsehall enjoyers out here shaking fist at cloud and sky. Black magic class. 1 again. Oh my god. Oh, but it's 25 magic. It's another spell. Professor Potstone claps her hands together. Magic does not move in only one way. It flows back and forth, shaped by the minds of those who wield it. If there is a spell for one need, then most likely somewhere someone has crafted a spell for the opposite. Now that you have learned the spell of opening, you might guess that there is also a spell for closing. Or perhaps something a little better. I have no idea what closing would help with, but I'm sure it has its applications somehow. Or perhaps something a little better. If you did not want someone to open a door, what might you do? The spell of sealing closes gaps and builds connections, like me and Ellen. The door will merge within its frame, becoming a single solid. Someone who did not know the open spell would have to smash their way through. You might also seal a table to the floor, preventing it from shifting out of place. I wonder if they do that with the tables and chairs, just in case people like Donald cause too much ruckus. A sealing spell can undo damage to an object by closing up cracks, but it can't rebuild what's been smashed to pieces. Oh, that's really handy. Okay. So if I see like a... Oh, no, I was going to say if I see a smashed vase, then maybe. But if I see something that is broken, and dangerous to like cross. I could mend that. That's good to know. Repairs 2 to 6 damage. Oh, okay. It's essentially like a heal for an inanimate object, probably. It's good to know. I'm more focused on like the sealing things shut kind of option though. 2 black magic. We love that for me. I ran into William in the hallway. Hey Dave, I got that information you were looking for. Pop's looking for someone to help her with a bit of gardening work, so you up for it? Okay, what do I have to do? Go on down to the main quad and look for her there. Thanks. No problem. Weird. When we get outside, I see a large stack of clay pots and some tools by one of the flower beds. Of course she's into gardening, by the way. I took that information on so naturally, it wasn't even a surprise. Oh, there you are. Donald is already standing with her. Hey, you wanted in on this too? Yeah. Now I brought you some trowels. You should break up the soil in a circle around each plant before you try to move it. Make sure to keep a good-sized root ball attached and don't worry about breaking off a few little bits. I'll be coaxing them along with some green magic once we get them to their new nests. They'll be fine. I'll be back in an hour to see how you're going on. Of course, Donald is here, by the way. She walks away, followed by the sound of bells. What? So we're replanting? We're rotating or something. We're just putting these in pots so they can be moved and something else can be planted here. Okay. Do you garden at home? A little bit, but our soil is very different. Gardening isn't quite the right word. My family is responsible for the land. All of it. Don't know why I said that so ominously. It seemed fitting. I'm more used to looking after trees and vineyards than potted flowers. What about you? I've mowed some lawns, that's about it. But how hard can that be? I like the outdoor stuff. So grab a trowel and let's get moving. We focus on our task without any need for extra chit-chat. It's calming, doing something so simple and physical with such clear results. It does make my back hurt after a while, though. Okay, hang on. How much stress did that give us? 5? That's fine. Eventually, a thought occurs to me. Hey, Donald, what do you know about this class elections thing? Not much. Why? Are you planning on running? I don't know yet. He shrugs. You do a campaign, and if you win, then you have to help out the teachers organize dances and dinners and stuff. William was voted president of his class last year. So are you going to follow in his footsteps? Nope. I'm writing my own legend. I don't... I saying I don't care sounds harsh, but I genuinely don't care. Whatever you're about to say is going to hurt me. Besides, with the things I get into, even if I won the vote, they'd strip me of the title from me in a month. You know what? Honestly, like, you are so real for... recognizing what would happen, even if you think that's a good thing. If only students without demerits can run, they probably wouldn't be happy with someone like Donald in the job, even if he does keep the record balanced. Eventually, the job is done and Professor Potsdam returns. Wonderful, thank you so much for our help. 10 merits for each of my little gnomes. We're video gamers, by the way. Oh, you know something I should look? Achievements? Oh, I know, I'm an achievement fiend. What can I say? Merits. What are we saying? You maxed out your merits? Okay, never mind. There is an achievement for maxing out merits. It's going to be 100% worth. I wonder, at the end of this playthrough, I wonder if anyone would be interested in me making like an all achievements magical diary video. Just like highlighting how to do it and stuff and adding in hopefully some humor elsewhere. Sounds fun. Also sounds like it would be long, but it sounds fun. Well, that was simple enough. Black magic class, 1. Okay, you can't get 3, right? Surely. Today is the deadline to register for class elections. My parents would certainly like to see me take charge, seeing how I handle myself as a leader without the power to my name to make people follow me. It might open some doors for me later on. Why are we so scheming? I mean, sure, right? Go on then. Oh, I clicked my mouse with such vigor that when I clicked on the mouse, I accidentally moved it back and then left clicked. Let's run for office. I should talk to Professor Potsdam after today's activities. Oh god, don't you have to like spend a bunch of money trying to campaign and stuff? I only have $25. Are there any lobbyists who will, who will fund me? Oh man, I'm not even class president yet, and I'm already scheming. Maybe the scheming tag is correct and based. Oh, little bowerbirds, isn't it a lovely feeling to be creative, to shape beauty out of raw materials? With black magic, you can alter objects from one shape to another to suit your needs and wishes. There is no need to put up clothes that are too long or tables that are too low. You can alter to fit. Today we will practice reshaping stone. Not because stone is the easiest substance to reshape, but because it is one of the most practical use to you. I assume she means in dungeons. There's a lot of stone down there. That's what I was immediately thinking as well. Now, you can't expect to be great artists right away. You can only create what you can visualize completely. So it is best to start with a very simple shape. There will be plenty of time to add spikes and hanging rings later. I was just thinking about turning a brick into like a ball, if I'm honest. She walks, maybe I'm not creative enough. She walks around the room giving each student a small handful of pebbles and then has us practice molding them together into a perfect sphere. Now, think about what simple shapes might be useful to aid you in your adventures. What if you use stone to create a new wall or remove an old one? Rearrange a small amount of stone into a new configuration. Okay. Some of these spells are becoming quite expensive. 20? Like, how much have they been so far? Can I check the spell book from here? I don't think I can, right? Menu? No, I don't think I can. We have 23 mana. I think the last few spells have been 5, 10, 15, 20. If the next one is 25, we're going to be physically incapable of casting it. So maybe I'm actually going to have to fit in some smarts here and there, if you could imagine such a thing. The slam jam is already ruined. What a disaster. I tracked down Professor Potsdam after class. Yes, Dave. I'd like to run for class office. Wonderful. I'll put you down for president then, shall I? Is there another option? Not that you need to worry yourself about. Now, I'm not even allowed to be treasurer. All right, as your good friend William has previously run a successful campaign, I'm sure he can advise you. Advise me? This sounds like he's being volunteered for more work, by the way. Can't help but notice. So many decisions to make, my pigeon. You'll want to get a head start on your strategizing, won't you? And you'd better get him to him tonight before the chicken flies the coop. Excuse me? Sometimes I'm not sure I understand what this woman is saying. Well, he's either getting married or someone else is going to ask him. It's one or the other. Now I have candidates to speak to. Have a lovely weekend. She leaves. I suppose I should go look for William. You should. You really should. After wandering around for a while with no luck, I try William's door. Yes. Oh, hello, Dave. Have you made any progress on that little subject we talked about? I haven't really found the right moment yet. Maybe on the weekend? Right, it's another thing I need to think about. I'm running for class president, and Professor Potsdam told me I should talk to you about how to run a campaign. President? I thought that... That what? It's no secret that Minnie Cochran wants that position. She's been laying the groundwork all semester. She did want something, and it's only because she wants to be president. She's not trying to help people. Chris, isn't she like dedicating her entire weekend to help people study? Okay. All right. I'm sorry you're not as good of an actor as she is. Chris, are you trying to see the worst in everyone? Only Minnie. Why? I don't know. I'm sorry. Is that what the study club idea was about? Everyone knows her and trusts her. You've got your work cut out for you. Do you think I can win? I can't promise you anything, but I can give you some campaign pointers at least. The first thing you need to make is a campaign theme, a name and a slogan that make people want to vote for you. Minnie is playing the responsibility angle. Hard worker, top student, dedicated to helping others. You can't compete there. He just, like, insulted me so hard, but, like, he's telling 100% truth. We all know that you're not as hardworking as Minnie. Like, don't even bother. You are going to have to be charming, exotic, exciting, worldly. Oh, no. I need to be the kind of person that... the kind of politician that people look at and say, like, oh, I'd love to have a drink with him, but, like, still an absolutely useless leader. Chris, are you a useless leader? Yep. You know, you're the first Illyrian half these freshmen have ever met. You could romanticize that, play up images of knights and castles. This is exactly the direction I can't go in. If someone saw me playing at Crowns and Kings and describing to their parents, they might guess who I really am. That is like a little too conspiratorial, but I guess we're being like safe than sorry. So think about it, and also save your allowance this weekend. You'll need it for campaign equipment. I have not spent a single dollar, okay? Okay, can we meet tomorrow to talk about the options? Oh no, not tomorrow. The upperclassmen are going to an off-campus activity tomorrow. Will be away most of the day, but that will give you a chance to start charming your classmates. Honestly, I feel kind of bad. This is like the new Chris speaking, by the way, But I feel bad because Mini Cochran, it seems like it's really what she wants to do, and she is actually seemingly very dedicated to helping people, and I want to become class president because it will open... you know what? It'll open new scenes. Screw Mini. Never mind. I'm back to being an awful human being. I guess freshmen aren't invited to that activity. On Monday, you'll meet with a professor to plan out your campaign spending. I'll catch up with you then. William, do you know a lobbyist or like someone who will give me an extortionate amount of money as long as I guarantee them an article in the school newspaper or something? We can work something out. Don't leave. Oh, he left. What a disaster. I just want a cheeky campaign. Is that so bad? Is that so bad to just want to be richest beyond my wildest dreams? Yeah, probably. Oh well. Alright, that was fun, wasn't it? Next episode, I guess, will be completely involved around trying to be president. I have no intention of looking up any guides, any walkthroughs, anything like that. If we don't get to be class president, I will simply load a save and then fail deliberately instead of spending all of the money to fail. Anyway, see you next time.